What up, brothers?
My guys.
What's happening with it? What's happening with it, people?
What's the word, man? We back, man. What's the word, y'all? Everybody that's tuning in, Bars and Buckets, family. Guess who's back? Guess who's back in the building? The dopest sports and hip hop podcast out there in the land, man. Where else you gonna come to get your latest and your greatest information about what's going on in the world of sports and hip hop? Bars and Buckets, me, Corn, AB, man. What's cracking, y'all? Y'all good? Y'all good out there?
Man, good in the hood, brother. You know how we do, man. Just on this crazy Thursday, man. It was wild today, man. I know it wasn't no full moon last night, but it seemed to have been crazy a little bit everywhere today, man. But
Yeah.
you know, we live to fight another day, right? So all is well. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Corn, what's up, Joe? What's on over there, man?
Shit, man. I'm good, man. Just processing something. Got some news about one of my former students that I'm still processing.
Oh man, Joe, I'm sorry to hear that one, man. You know, that's tough. That's being in that profession. That's, man, I commend y'all for that, man, because that's a tough profession to be in.
Appreciate
P's and P's, man. But
What's going on with you?
yeah, things all good, man. You know, minus the bullshit, life's great. You know, everybody deal with their own stuff, and you know, we just got to keep moving forward, right? No pun intended. You know, but it's all good, man. So I'm glad to be back with the bros. Everybody that's tuning in, man, what's up, man? We hope that y'all good out there on this Thursday night. We got Thursday night football. Of course, the Chicago Bears are playing on the road against the Commanders. Bears are up 7-0, and they have the ball. Fields just threw a touchdown to DJ Moore. Shout out to that. Especially because I got him on my fantasy. So shout out. Let's get DJ the ball a little bit more. And yeah, they're driving. It's still the first quarter. Game just started. And yeah, they have 7-0. So we got a lot of games we're going to get to. We're going to talk about NFL. We're going to talk about NBA because we missed last week. So we got a lot of news to break on the NBA. And then we're going to do some bars. And now we're going to have some fun tonight. All right. First and foremost, man, if you don't already follow us, go follow us on Facebook, man. Bars and Buckets, man. Facebook page. All type of dope content and posts that we have on there, man. It's always lit. You know, if you want to check out some of our shows, go to YouTube and Bars and Buckets. Follow us there as well. Individually, you can follow us. You see our name and our tags at the bottom of the screen. But, man, rock with us, man. We rocking and rolling. The football season is still fairly new. Basketball season is getting ready to get started. Preseason is here, man. So we're going to talk about a lot of basketball stuff now. I'm excited about that.
They play today at noon, right?
Yeah.
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 I'm excited about some hooping going on, man.
For sure.
Even though my Bulls ain't really, you know, we'll talk about it.
Okay.
We'll get into that later. But kick off the show, man. We do free throws, man. So we do normal free throws, not actual free throws, but we take shots or something or whatever we got. So what y'all got over there, man? What y'all sipping on?
Well, my good people, this is not to impact y'all that are joining and watching us tonight. Feel free to do your free throw as we normally do, but your brother AB is over here with some high quality H2O today.
Really?
So that's where I am. I feel a little dehydrated, so I gotta get this water in real quick.
You playing it safe tonight?
And then I got to go to the gig after this, so I can't be dehydrated at the gig. So
okay, I understand. I know how it go. Corn, what you sipping on something, Joe?
Nah, I ain't sipping, man. Like I said, trying to process something, and liquor ain't gonna help.
Definitely understand that, bro. Definitely understand that, man. So, I'm cooling, man. I got a little bit of something, a little vodka, and maybe a little beer with it or whatever. It's been one of them days. It's been one of those weeks, man.
right.
It's been a crazy few weeks, man. But you know, glory be to God that still here, still keep pushing forward, man. Taking advantage of the things that we don't take advantage of. You know, waking up every day, eating every day, you know, being healthy every day. You know what I'm saying? Like being thankful for those things. So,
for sure.
You know, that's why I'm at with it. All right, so no free throws. Let's get right into it, man. We got Thursday night football going on, so I definitely want to get the predicts right now so we can get that out the way so we can talk about some basketball. All right. We got the Bears on the road right now at the Commanders. And Khalil Herbert, then they just broke a 40-yard touchdown. They just stopped him though. Bears are up 7-zip. First quarter. Give me y'all predictions, man. Oh, before we do that, let's take a league dog count. Okay, league dog count as of today. Week 5 started as of today.
Mm-hmm.
Cornell is at 38. I'm at 37, and 80 is at 36 as far as game picks.
Mm-hmm.
Means who have the most dubs each week. At the end of the season, whoever had the most dubs get a bottle from the bros. All right. So Corn is at 38. I'm at 37, and Adrian is at 36. And that's probably because I pick the Bears every week. But whatever.
Probably.
Yeah, probably because I'm picking the Bears every week. But that's okay because I'm picking them again tonight. So who y'all got, man? Bears or Commanders?
I'm gonna go Commanders with the comeback.
Really? The game just started and we winning, man.
Bro, they was up 21-3 last week and then got beat.
I'm going Commanders.
What's wrong with y'all, man?
Because I already said this stuff at work, so I'm just gonna stay consistent.
This will prove it. Okay, y'all up 7-zip. You might be up 10-0 in a minute, but you got to keep the lead, man. Like,
and I say Justin throwing 3 picks today.
Oh, that's so disrespectful, man.
That's what I said at work, so I got to stay consistent.
Okay, well, game just started, man. Can y'all give me a late shot?
I said they winning right now. They was winning right now last week too.
Last week was a man. I'm still feeling that up 28-7, man. You're supposed to finish the job. You're supposed to finish the job.
No excuses, no questions asked.
Yeah. So, okay. I mean, if y'all said I got to put it down, y'all got the Commanders. Final answer. I mean,
final answer. No second guessing that.
Okay. Let's see. 39, and look like they're gonna kick a field goal. So it might be 10-0 first quarter Bears. I'm gonna take the Bears. I don't care what y'all talking about. Okay. If we lose this game, the Bears have officially lost 5th. They haven't won a game in the whole calendar year. That makes a record. Yeah. So a whole year they haven't won a game if they don't win. There's reports that Eberflus is gonna get fired tomorrow if they lose. There's drama with Claypool. It's a lot going on with the organization right now. So for the sake of the culture of the Bears, I hope that they win tonight, just to avoid the media circus that's going to come tomorrow, because it's going to come.
Oh, yeah. You know that.
Okay. Well, we'll circle back on the Bears in a minute. Okay, let's get to some other games starting Sunday. All right. Jacksonville is on the road against Buffalo. Might be a good game. Who you got?
Buffalo.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Bills, Josh Allen and Diggs went crazy last week.
If that same Buffalo show, they in trouble. Everybody in trouble.
That was against the Dolphins too. That was crazy. What you got, Corn?
Bills
Mafia at home. All right, I'm gonna take the Bills too. They're offensively, it's hard for them to be beat right now. Okay, next game up. Houston Texans, who have been on a roll as of late. Shout out to CJ Stroud and everything over there, and the new coaching staff and everything. Shout out to them.
Mm-hmm.
They're on the road. They're taking against the Falcons and Bijan. Who you got?
Give me the Falcons at home.
Even against the surging Texans, huh?
Even against the surging Texans. Now, I give CJ Stroud credit, man. He's balling. He's balling. Yeah, he's balling right now, man. They playing really, really well. As a team. So we shall see it actually what happens. But I think after last week against Jacksonville with Atlanta being home, they probably gonna look to get it done.
Okay. I can get with that. Corn, who you got?
Really torn on this one. I'm gonna go Texans.
Texans on the roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Texans.
Shout out to Tank Dell too, man. Y'all heard Tank Dell, the receiver over there for the Texans, man.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I don't know who we picked in that division at the beginning of the season, but I don't know, man. Texans, they young, they hungry, they well coached. Atlanta at home. I don't know what they're doing offensively. I love Bijan. Bijan is a super dog. Ritter is, I don't know what he's doing as a quarterback. They can't find Kyle Pitts for whatever reason. I don't know. I feel like home, because they're home, they should take it. I want to take the Texans. Well, I'll take the Falcons, just because they're home. But I don't trust their quarterback, and I don't trust what they're doing with their weapons. They got too many weapons not to use them.
Well, we haven't trusted their quarterback since the beginning of the year, but they do got 2 wins.
Yeah.
Both of them walking into this game with the same record. One with a young quarterback who's pretty much outperforming what people thought he was going to do, and then one with a quarterback we knew was suspect.
Yeah, let's see if the Falcons can get back on track and get this win. All right. Next one, Carolina Panthers, who are 0-4, go to Detroit, who's been balling. What y'all got?
Got the Lions at home.
Lions at the crib. Go on.
Definitely going with the Lions.
And that's kind of – I had even though I'm not hoping that the Panthers win, I definitely didn't think they was going to be 0-4. I felt like I wanted them to play better. I don't know. I just had bigger hopes for Carolina, especially the quarterback. But it's all good because we get their pick if they keep losing. So I hope they keep losing. And I never go with NFC teams, but I'm gonna go with the Lions. Right. Let's see. Big game. Tennessee Titans come off a big win. Win against the Bengals last week. They're on the road against the Colts. Shout out to Derrick Henry too. Derrick Henry showed us.
Yeah, he did. I have a real, Anthony Richardson, man. He just, that's my boy, man. That's my boy. And Tannehill, I just don't trust. Derrick Henry does his thing, you know what I'm saying? But maybe that win last week gets them to a level of some kind of identity on where they are and what they're doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and ride the win streak and go with the Titans on the road.
Titans on the road. Really? Okay, Tannehill. All right, you better get a win. All right, who you got, Corn?
Titans.
On the road. I'm going to stay on this Anthony Richardson train at home. The dude is playing he's such a dual threat on running, passing. He makes smart decisions.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like this is a good game for them to get on at home. If they can keep it close, I feel like they can take the win. So I'm gonna take the Colts. So take the Colts. Bears just got to stop. Bears just got to stop. So they get the ball back and almost 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Still 10-0 Bears. All right. Then we're going to the next game. We got the Giants, who look terrible. Vanilla Vic looked terrible, bro. I know he was on the Vanilla Vic. He looked like
he looked bad. The whole team looked bad.
He looked bad. Trash. I guarantee you would have rather had Mitch Trubisky playing.
Stop. Stop, please.
And I'm still picking the Dolphins to win the game. I'm logical.
I'm just saying, man.
Definitely.
That's your man's, right? You riding with Vanilla Vic, but he looked terrible, Joe.
Hey, Danny Dimes. That's all it is what it is. He's still on the roster.
Anyway.
Starting.
They on the road playing the Miami Dolphins, so I'm pretty sure y'all got right.
Everybody better have the same pick for this one.
Yeah.
Dolphins, after getting embarrassed last week,
they finna go off this week.
They about to show out.
They got their ass whooped.
They're gonna go crazy.
They used up too many points against the Broncos.
70 points, man. We ain't talked about that last time because we won over. Come on, man. 70 points.
They should have saved some for last week.
Right.
That was crazy. Okay, let's switch it up again to another game. Hopefully, y'all team bounce back. We got the Saints on the road against the New England Patriots.
Yeah, this according to all the sports heads, it's kind of an even prediction. Derek Carr doesn't play, and they have to go to is it Jameis still there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm taking the passing home.
You don't trust Jameis to win a game on the road?
Mm-mm.
I don't trust that nigga at the seafood boy.
Stealing crab legs.
You gonna get them dubs. You gonna get a dub, man. Cup James, man. What's wrong with y'all? So you got Pats.
Passing home, man. They got to bounce back after last week.
Definitely.
Mac Jones looked bad too. Well, first of all, let's take a second to acknowledge that these quarterbacks that y'all been glorifying, Mac Jones, Daniel Jones, they've been looking terrible, man. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, at least they're still getting looks.
Okay,
They're still getting looks.
Hey, they're still starting, brother.
Okay, but look, that's because Mitch ain't had no chance to start.
Why?
Why he had no chance to start? He got beat out by Kenny Pickett.
I think Kenny Pickett has like a ransom or something against. It's something going on because everybody could see that Mitch is better than.
Well, we're gonna see this week,
but that's okay.
Right, he's playing this week, right?
He should, unless something magically happens.
Yeah, they finna
Pickett can play.
Gonna put Mason Rudolph in the game.
I would trade the next day if they start Mason Rudolph.
Yes. Man, we're gonna get Colt McCoy.
Whatever. You taking the Pats too, Born?
Of course. It's Beantown.
I'm gonna take the Saints on the road, man.
I know who the Saints gonna beat November 5th, though.
You say what?
I said I know who the Saints gonna beat November 5th. You can put my pick down now.
They're not
shit out the Bears. Put mine down now.
I'm actually going to that game. Okay, so I will be there with Bears gear on.
Just go. Just go for the seafood. Go for the seafood and fucking French Quarter. Don't go.
Just enjoy the life. The game.
They're going to New Orleans, and there happens to be a fucking Bears game.
Chicago is going to take over New Orleans for the Bears game.
I'm sure they're going to take over and have a great time.
We're going to
drinking,
get good.
Enjoying, and the Bears are going to piss y'all off in 4K.
Anyway, I'm gonna go to Saints for this game. I feel like they took a bad loss to the Buccaneers at home last week, and they need to bounce back. They need to bounce back game. So I think this is a good way to. I'm not. They ain't gonna blow them out, but I think they're gonna get a good win.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Speaking of Pittsburgh, we got Pittsburgh at home against Baltimore
Ravens.
Ravens.
Hey, man.
All right.
Mike Tomlin is the only highlight of Pittsburgh.
The only way I see the Pittsburgh Steelers winning this game is if Mitchell Trubisky starts
and
or
Lamar
at least
Jackson sits out.
That's the only way I see him winning, man.
And the only way the Steelers winning is if Jesus does the coin toss.
He was
Only way.
Mitch is their savior. They don't know it yet, but
angels in the backfield.
Put some respect on Mitch's name. All right, look. Next one up, man. I feel like is a very underrated game. Cooper Kupp has been practicing this week.
Mm-hmm.
I need him to come back. He's on my fantasy team.
Sean McVay said today that he looks good and that, I feel like this may be a big move for the Rams at home.
Mhm.
Now they play the Eagles. Okay, the Eagles are on the road going to LA to play the Rams. But if Cooper Kupp plays, which all indications show that he's going to play, who y'all got for this one, man?
Listen, the Eagles are 4-0. They have not really had a complete game yet as a team, like a dominant game. They found ways to kind of, to win games, but they bound to break out and kind of get a rhythm back. And I can't go against my boy Jalen, so I got to go Eagles on the road.
Man,
All right.
I'm going Eagles. I mean, I'm glad Cooper Kupp is coming back for fantasy wise, but he gonna be out there more like decoy, just getting run, just trying to see where his leg at. He ain't about to be out there doing all that, man. He gonna probably get targeted a few times just to see where his hands at, and that's about it. But all that ain't happening. Not this week.
Are you starting them? Do you have Cooper Kupp in fantasy?
Yeah, I sure do.
So you starting them or no?
No, I'm not starting them.
Okay,
No,
we're gonna talk about a trade after the show. Don't worry about it.
Not happening. Not happening.
Nah, trade ain't gonna happen, brother.
That's not
You're not
happening.
even starting them, man.
So what that mean? I'm gonna
not
let him get back
starting
and get comfortable first.
Oh man.
Get comfortable first. Hey. So far, my strategies have been working, Reginald.
Okay. Let the world know, universe, whoever's listening, in the Bars and Buckets League, there's only 2 undefeated teams, and it's Corn and AD. All right? Yay. Who gives a damn? All right? Who cares? All right?
I'm gonna tell you though, I'm a little upset about this week coming up. I'm a little upset because this week I got about 4 of my players on a damn bye.
Good.
This week.
Good.
And I got to go against my cousin who everybody on his damn team's activated, and he got Mahomes and Christian McCaffrey and some other folks on his damn team. I'm like, dude, you got all these points that's getting ready to come. So I'm just doing like this that they have some bad games.
Joe. I
need all of them have bad games.
I need both of y'all. I'm gonna say that I need both.
I'm slated to lose this week.
I'm slated to lose this week too.
Take an L this week. Matter of fact, take an L the next couple of weeks.
Well, that's not gonna happen.
Because
once they come off this bye, it's a wrap.
I finally got on the board. I got to win. I'm winning 3, and I'm not losing no more. I'm letting you know right. I'm not losing no more. I just traded for Jamar Chase. I got Bijan. I'm putting my squad together. I'm not.
Man, who let you trade? Man, see, that's what I'm talking about.
We'll talk about that later.
All these people giving away people for nothing.
I have to do a lot of swindling and swaddling to get them to trade me that, but that's okay. All right?
Terrible.
I'm gonna take the Rams, man. I'm gonna take the Rams at the crib. I like the Eagles. I actually think the Eagles are really, they fucking around and go back to the Super Bowl this year. They playing really, really good, and they got stronger on defense. Jalen Carter is looking like I'm so mad the Bears passed. Man, Jalen Carter's looking like a dog. They're a complete team. So, but I like the Rams to. Oh, touchdown! Justin Fields just threw another touchdown to DJ Moore. That's 2 for me.
So it's what, 17-0 now?
Yeah, 17-0, second quarter. All right. Fields is balling. DJ Moore is balling. And that was a hell of a catch that he just had. Oh my God. But yeah, 17-0 Bears. Shout out to Chi-Town, man. We can't keep losing, man. The shit got to stop, okay? It got to stop sometime. All right. So let's go ahead and get this done. All right, so yeah. I'm gonna take the Rams for that game. All right, next one up. This might not be as easy as everybody think it is, but Cincinnati is on the road against Arizona. Arizona's been competitive. Let's say that.
Mm-hmm.
They've been competitive, man, and they're at home. And the Bengals haven't been playing well, let alone period. They ain't been playing good on the road, period. But they ain't been playing well as a whole. Who y'all got?
Let me see.
Scores. Let me see. I'm gonna go Bengals.
Yeah, I agree.
Bengals?
Yeah, bounce it back this week. Perfect team to bounce back against.
Bengals.
Like you were just talking about how you grabbed Jamar Chase.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm gonna go Bengals too. I'm not crazy. You know, I mean, Josh Dobbs is showing people whatever, but Bengals need this game. Bengals need this game really bad, so they got to take it. Next one up.
I think I'm gonna have to start Cooper Kupp.
See what I'm saying? No, don't start them. Don't start them. Trade them to me, okay? I'll give you, a couple of role players or something. Just somebody just to fill your bench out, okay?
I have a very solid bench. Very solid bench. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to start him.
No, don't start him. I need you to take a loss this week.
I need to start him.
Jets on the road against Denver. What we got?
Jets on the road
against Denver. Really?
Yeah. It's unfortunate, but
you ain't messing with Russell Wilson. We're not gonna call him Sierra husband on this show no more. Okay, we're gonna call him Russell Wilson. That's his brother's name.
Has he graduated from that?
I mean, he really Russ.
His stats ain't that bad.
Really.
No, his stats are really good.
Yeah, his stats ain't that bad.
Well,
I'm taking Russ at the crib, Joe. I don't know what you're talking about.
Just to stay consistent, I will not be going. I will not be choosing baby future stepfather.
Y'all are so good. I don't understand it, man.
Baby future stepfather, no.
I don't know. Russ, if you're listening, man, I think you are a future Hall of Famer, bro. I don't know what they own. I don't know if they got some personal vendetta with you, but I believe in you, brother.
I don't know him to be personal.
Right?
I just want the nigga to play some football. I want him to lead his team.
Okay.
That's it.
I hope you go out there and ball. I hope you go out there and just show people what it is, man, and continue to, grind it out. But I'm taking the Broncos at home against the Jets. Who
I'm sure Marvin Mims would like a fucking victory. He been balling.
Mm-hmm. Chiefs on the road against the Vikings. What we got?
Chiefs
on the road.
Gotta go with Patrick Mahomes.
It might be a good game for
I need Justin Jefferson to still have a good game though.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Justin Jefferson's probably going to eat. You got Justin Jefferson too?
Yeah, sure fucking do.
Wait a minute.
I sure fucking do.
Okay. We gonna look. We gonna talk, bro.
I have Marquise Brown.
We need to talk about the trades, okay?
And Allen Robinson.
Oh, that's wild.
Who's your quarterback?
Right now, since my starting quarterback is in a bye week and he's technically injured, Deshaun Watson, I'm starting Danny Dollars.
You are not starting Daniel Jones this week. You will definitely lose.
Because other than that, I got Mac Jones.
What? Oh, my God. Two of the worst quarterbacks. Okay.
Shit. All the other QBs were taken.
Don't worry about it. I'm going to give you a good quarterback.
All the QBs were taken.
Trades.
Ain't going to happen.
I'm going to give you a good quarterback. You ain't got to worry about none of that. Okay.
I grab Kenny Pickett before I do this. I'm looking at our shit now. I can grab Sam Howell.
Oh, man. Yeah, you got two of the best receivers in the league. Okay, that's
I can grab Ryan Tannehill before I do any of that.
All right. That's okay. We'll talk. Sunday Night Football is going to be a really, really good game. Mm-hmm. Dallas Cowboys are on the road to take on the 49ers.
That's going to be a good game.
That's going to be a real good game.
And I don't even know who to go with.
It's going to be a real good game, but I'm just going to go with the Niners at home because they're at home.
Niner gang. Okay.
McCaffrey, Debo Samuels. But see, Dallas been balling though. They've been balling. They just had a rough week last week.
Or the week before last.
Yeah, the week before last. Yeah. Week before last. Brock Purdy's been balling this year though. He's actually. But see, then I have Pollard as my running back in fantasy.
You got Tony Pollard too?
Yeah.
Oh, you did your homework this year on your draft. Wow, okay. That's what y'all undefeated. Okay.
I still need him to have a good game. I'm gonna go 49ers, man.
Niners at home. Yeah, just like the Eagles, the 49ers, man. I really feel like it's gonna be the Niners and the Eagles in the NFC Championship game.
Or a rematch.
Yeah, they just built different, both of those teams, man. So I'm gonna take the Niners at home. Last game we have is Monday Night Football. Green Bay Packers on the road against the Raiders. Devontae Adams, first game this season against his old team. What do you got?
I feel so dirty, man. I feel like I need a shower or something around me and some mouthwash. When I'm gonna take Green Bay.
I know. Trust me, I get it.
Guess I gotta go with the team to the north of us.
Really?
I'm not gonna say
the
team to the north.
Okay. I don't care if they playing Whitney Young. I will never pick this team with green on to win nothing. Okay, they could be playing Morgan Park. I don't care. They love. I'm not picking them to do nothing.
See, and then I think I can't get right for nothing with Garoppolo.
I agree.
Because he didn't learn shit under the GOAT. Nothing.
Just a waste of years.
The GOAT. What do you mean the GOAT? Who's the GOAT?
Thomas fucking Brady.
Did we deem him the GOAT?
Thomas DeQuan Brady.
Who deemed that man the GOAT? Like, why are we so, praising
Thomas
him?
Edward Patrick Brady Jr.
But when it comes to LeBron James and Russell Wilson and all these, Mr. Trubisky, we just
wait, whoa. You did not just put.
I'm just saying.
You did not just do that.
I'm just trying to understand why we.
Because they're not remotely close statistically, achievement-wise, nothing.
All I'm saying is
not close.
Highlight this dude,
7
Tom Brady,
rightfully so.
But y'all disrespect. Y'all don't call LeBron by his name. Y'all don't call Russell Wilson by his name, and y'all definitely disrespect Mitch Trubisky.
Oh yeah, we definitely go disrespect Mitch. I call Brian by his name sometimes when he ain't doing too much.
Dude will never
like Glass been talking. We'll talk about that when we get to the NBA. Glass talking already like he's gonna play 82 games.
17-3, Bears are up. 8 minutes left in the second quarter. Thursday Night Football here in Bars and Buckets podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all know the vibes. I'm gonna pick the Raiders. I would never pick Green Bay to do nothing. So I'm gonna pick the Raiders at home. Hopefully they don't let me down. All right. So we got our picks in. So let's see what happens, man. Once again, I think Corn is up. It's 38. He got 38. I got 37 and 80. Got 36. So let's see who continue to take on this lead dog. All right.
Okay.
All right, bros. Let's switch gears. AD, what you want to do? What you got?
Go NBA, bro. Let's go NBA because we are in pre-season time, and we got a lot of news that's been coming out recently, in the NBA. And I think it's just a good time to have some conversation about it tonight.
Mm-hmm. Well, NBA season is finally getting ready to start back. As we all know, the Denver Nuggets won the NBA championship last year. Shout out to the Nuggets. Pretty much brought back the same team. I only lost one or two pieces.
And
but
let's not skip over the fact that they brought brooms to LA.
Yes, they did. I'm not a Lakers fan.
Your GOAT got.
I'm not a Lakers fan. I'm not a Lakers fan.
Swept like Sunday morning.
But I do respect LeBron James. I think he's they did sweep the Lakers. And I feel like this NBA, I'm so ready to talk about NBA with y'all this season. Because so many different storylines is going on. Chris Paul is with the Golden State Warriors. Bill is with the Suns. Dame Lillard is with the Bucks. Like Holiday's with the Suns.
We gotta drive to Milwaukee. We gotta drive to Milwaukee and catch a game.
Man, Joe, we gotta, especially in our division, we gotta check out some of these games, man.
Yeah, because it ain't gonna be worth going on fucking Madison.
So look, I want to ask y'all, man. NBA season getting ready to start. All right, going into the season, looking at all the moves that was made in free agency and trades. Who is y'all picks to go to the finals? Who's the leading picks in the East and the West to go to the finals?
I mean, I'm go keep the defending champs where they are. So I think they'll be in the Western.
Really?
They'll be in the West. They'll be in the Western Conference Finals. I ain't gonna go all the way to the finals. I'm just gonna go Western Conference top two.
That's fair.
I think the Nuggets are, the one thing I like about their makeup is they are who they are. But I also think their stars are hungry. They have hungry stars that are young. Like, Jokic, for everything that people kind of say about his speed and he's slow and he's this, he's very, very skilled. And not only is he skilled, but, the dude just really wants to win. Like, he ain't even want to do the parade after they won. Like, he was just like, man, I won. I want to go back home and chill. I ain't trying to do none of this, right? So it's just a different mentality with that team. And they didn't lose much. So I think they're still the same. I'm very curious to see how healthy and how Phoenix gels under Vogel. Because I think the Western Conference Finals could end up being, at least in my mind, I see it being, the Nuggets and the Suns at this juncture. The Warriors are who they are, but I think they lack size. They lack size that's going to impact them. Their projected lineup right now is Paul, Curry, Clay, Wiggins, and Draymond. Which is not,
that's bad.
Which is not a bad.
And they say Clay gonna get minutes at power forward.
Right? So, which is it's not a bad lineup offensively, but I do think they're gonna have some problems defensively. That's where my issues go come in.
Okay.
But I do still think, as constructed, they could be a top 3 team in the West though. So that's the West. The East. I think that was a really big move that they made in Milwaukee, and they didn't lose much for it. They still have a pretty solid roster with them. With what they have. I like Holiday's pickup in Boston.
That was crazy.
That was ridiculously good. I didn't like them giving up Robert Williams because I think Robert Williams is a difference maker. But I think they're going to miss him. But I do think Holiday being there definitely opens up a few different things for them and their style of play. So I would probably venture to say at this moment that those will be the top 2 for the East. I know Joel Embiid came out today and was like, those moves don't put them in front of us in Philly. And I'm like, well, brother, They kind of do in my eyes because you all have pretty much underachieved for the last 3 years. You know, your roster really hasn't changed, and for you to come out and say what you're saying and not perform doesn't really match with me. So the moves that they made for me does put them above you because you haven't proven anything outside of running your mouth. So, so they still can be top 4 though in terms of the Sixers in that division. But I just think that unless they change something up, I don't really see them as a threat. So, yeah, so I would go. Those would be my Western. So my West Finals right now would be Nuggets, Suns, with the Warriors right there in the mix.
Okay.
And then in the East, Milwaukee and Boston.
Hold on a second. Let me just make sure I notate that one for a second. So on October 5th.
Now, mind you, the games haven't started yet. So this is.
I just want to make sure that I want to document this season because I do this last year when we did. This season, I want to notate all our predictions as the season goes on.
Mm-hmm.
So before the season even started, you say the Nuggets and the Suns for the Western Finals, right? And then for the Eastern Finals, you got Celtics and Bucks.
Yep, that's correct.
All right, your turn, Corn. What you think?
I mean, it's super early. I'm gonna start in the East. I can't pick like a champion. I'm gonna just go with the best teams on paper at the moment. I'm gonna go Boston. Boston and Bucks. Yeah. Then I'm going to go with Nuggets. They are the defending champs. And I guess the Suns on paper, but I think teams that are going to be super competitive this year.
Kings
going to be good. I've been talking about the Kings for like 2 years now.
Yeah.
Kings. I see Portland being competitive.
Okay.
The Clippers stay healthy. They can be competitive.
Yeah. Clippers. Memphis. Yeah. And they gonna keep Ja loose because he get to practice with the team. So he'll have some type of, I know practice is different than game speed and all that, but he young, so he gonna
Yeah.
Other teams that are gonna be super competitive. I'm gonna go with the Timberwolves, man. I see them taking a leap and definitely getting a playoff spot.
Still got the same coach.
Yeah, I see them still getting a playoff spot though. Like they're not gonna get over the hump and be like Western Conference Final hump or anything like that. But I just see Anthony Edwards having a different, like this is gonna be the year he really like take off and step into who they want him to be, who they need him to be.
I can see that.
Who else? Back to the East. Just because Jimmy Butler did that shit with his head, I hope they're like at the bottom of the East, like even below the Bulls. Like, if the Bulls are 13, the Heat need to be 14. Like that shit, I can't even.
He was OC for that, John.
Yeah, he's wild as hell. He's wild as hell. That's it, man. Washington gonna be trash. The Pacers might be okay though.
Yeah.
Pacers might be okay.
Cleveland
gonna be kind of right where they been.
I
don't see them getting any higher or going any lower. The team that I wish would have gotten better is the Nets. The fact that Ben Simmons is still on the team. I don't even know understand why he's still on the team, bro.
You say that's the healthiest he's ever been.
We're gonna see.
We
Definitely gonna see.
I just want him to like do
Who?
something. Yeah, like do something.
Who, bro?
Please.
Mm.
Yeah. Like do something. Who else? Philly. I don't know. They need to hurry up and figure out what they're gonna do with Buddy.
Yeah.
They talking about the Clippers may be interested, but I see if they do that, they're not gonna be able to keep PG.
Right.
And I see PG getting shipped out there with Joel. I don't even want him shipped out. Like Doc Rivers is the problem. He's the sole problem in Philly, and I don't understand. As much as I love Doc Rivers and Chi-Town, why is he still there?
Doc Rivers in Philly? I thought they got Buddy.
They fired Doc Rivers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, they got Nurse. They got Nick Nurse now.
All right.
Yeah.
I think Doc Rivers is a commentator with ESPN now.
Good. That nigga need to be on here with us. Yeah. But that's about it, man.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I do think that hold on before we do that, because I want to do like a before the season starts prediction, mid-season, and then towards the end of the season. So, Corn, your Eastern Finals and your Western Finals, so I can notate it.
Celtics Bucks like last year. I'm gonna go Nuggets Suns.
Oh, so y'all got the same predictions.
Yeah, but I see that.
We'll see.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to get it now before the season start. Then by All-Star game, All-Star break, see why y'all let in, and see if it matches it. All right. Okay. I'm sorry.
I'm dinging you up, boy. Now.
Cousin. Anyway, so this is what I'm gonna say. All right. Here's my take on it. This NBA season is going to be different in so many different ways. First of all, we got this damn in-season tournament, whatever shit going on. Which I think is a waste of time. I still don't even understand the purpose of having an in-season tournament in the NBA. You know, I don't even know how to really go. It's going to be weird to figure that out, you know. So it's going to be different that way. Then we got a lot of player movements. You know, we got people that is getting traded for, you know, try to ring chase and everything like that, right? I do agree that in the Eastern Conference, the Bucks and the Celtics are the dominant two teams because of the moves they made. And I do agree that in the West, the Nuggets are the champs and they still have their same team. And on paper, the Suns look like they're there, right? I want people to pay attention to the hungrier teams in the NBA. The Oklahoma City Thunder, the Thunder is going to be a problem. Now, all of them are young, okay? Young, the coach is young, the organization is, you know, I get it. The young teams we've seen last year with Sacramento, young team, they get a shot to get into the playoffs or make some noise, they show why they belong to be there. Okay, so that's the Thunder. Then, as much as I'm not a fan of a lot of the stuff that Kyrie's done, I do think that a full off season with Luka, they can gel the right way to make some noise in the West. Not saying that they're going to go to the Western Conference Finals, but a full season, off season, training camp together, I think they can put together some stuff in Dallas to make some moves to be at least a top 6 team in the Western Conference. I think that's fair. Do y'all think that the Mavericks can be a top 6 team?
Oh yeah,
they better.
Yeah.
There's no way you have Kyrie and Luka
and not be yeah.
So if you look at it that way, then the hungrier teams. Now, if we took a poll right now against America, probably over 50% of people would say that the Lakers, with all the moves, and the Lakers made a lot of moves. Don't get me wrong, Lakers made a lot of moves.
Free Christian Woods.
They made, they brought back a lot of people. They brought what's my man that played for the Heat last year? The point guard.
Gabe Vincent.
Gabe, they brought a lot of pieces in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know,
And at the end of the year, he ain't had no help. He still needs some help. Why y'all ain't help him? They ain't do nothing for him. Same
I think the Lakers,
dumbass shit every year.
and I'm not a Lakers fan, but I think hungrier teams that want to get established are going to make some noise. Y'all know I'm a Golden State Warriors fan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Warriors fan. Bears has got an interception, 2 minutes left, 20-3. 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Bears has got an interception, 20-3. I'm a Warriors fan, man. When Chris Paul got traded to the Warriors, everybody said that shit's not gonna work. It's not. Everybody felt like it's because the Chris Paul and Curry and him and Draymond don't get along. Like they just didn't think it was gonna work.
They'll be fine.
Draymond gonna be kicking niggas in the nuts together.
They professionals. It'll be fine. They gonna be professional nut kickers together.
All they need is Grayson Allen, and their ass gonna be fucking people.
If you put Chris Paul surround him with shooters, how is that not going to work?
Right.
How is Chris Paul around shooters, not just shooters, two of the best shooters ever? How is that not going to equal success?
I think the assumption is the assumption are two things. One, that the ball dominance, and two, the defensive liability, right? I think those are the two things that people would mention to say it won't work. But here's the caveat to number one. Chris Paul is by far the purest point guard. Like, he's a pure guard. Like, he knows how to facilitate. Now, he knows how to get people in spots to be successful. And his mid-range is ridiculous for a guard. Steph Curry is by far, probably since Richard Hamilton and Reggie Miller, the most conditioned guard that we've seen, that be able to move off the ball, that's always moving, always cutting, just the conditioning piece. So with that, it will work. Offensively, I think they're going to be ridiculously lights out, like, because you're not going to be able to really shade anybody, per se. Because when you put Draymond in the pick and roll, right, you put Wiggins in the pick and roll, like, you can't, it's going to be hard to double team that lineup. Yeah. So I think where the biggest issue is, again, it's going to be when you start those two together, the defensive liability, and they're going to have to figure out, Steve is going to have to figure out how to cover that defensively, to structure that. But I think that's where people come from the aspect that they don't think it's going to work. But I think it will work. I don't agree with that. I think it will work. I just think that they're going to have to figure out how to hide some of those deficiencies in the best way. Because you can't really outscore everybody every game. So at some point, you're going to have to lock down a possession or two and make stops. And that's going to have to be their mentality. Like, you're going to have to play bigger than you are. If I'm preaching at practice and in the locker room before games, if that's my lineup, everybody has to play bigger than what you are.
Agree. I'm looking forward to seeing how they put it all together. And that brings me to Eastern Conference. Like I say, Boston and Milwaukee are the juggernauts over there. I like a lot of teams that to kind of vie for position. I definitely don't like what the Bulls did overall. I think they chose continuity over going all in to be, really battle the elites in the Eastern Conference. And don't get me wrong, I like Torrey Craig. I like Javon Carter. I think they're good role players. Even them re-signing Vooch, I wasn't mad at the deal because, it was a really fair deal. They didn't break the bank for Vooch. Vooch just need to work on his defensive identity, but Vooch is definitely a top 10 center in the league. So I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad they brought back Ayo. I'm not mad they brought back Kobe. I'm not mad at the decisions that they made. I just wish they swung bigger to make themselves in the conversation as a undeniable top 4 team in the East, and they didn't do that. So now the Bulls are really just faced with the same thing they faced last year. Can they make the playoffs?
Mhm.
You know, are they going to be
okay with them bringing Javon Carter?
See, Javon, he from the crib. You see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like because they lost Pat Bev, they wanted to bring somebody that was from the crib that was going to really put on that Bulls uniform and go hard for the squad. And Javon Carter's a good, yeah, but
really good role player.
Yeah,
Very
he's
good
not
role
like
player.
the over the top that's going to really get us there. The Bulls are really, really, really relying on LaVine and Debo to be our dominant forces in the East. And I don't know if that's enough this year, man. With all the moves that was made, I don't know if that's enough. I just don't know if that's enough.
So I just so I just want to throw this out here. I need your infamous. Can you give it to me, bro? There we go. So I just want to let y'all know I just had a source come through on the phone. The Clippers are working on a trade to acquire James Harden in a 3-team deal that sends Terrence Mann to the Blazers. Portland will send Malcolm Brogdon and Moses Brown to Philly. So it's still kind of a work in progress. Trying to get the agreement done, but that's kind of what the word is right now for that trade, 3-team trade.
What is wrong? Okay, I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and chime in on that first before I go. But go ahead. What you got to say? That's okay. Go ahead.
I mean, listen, if the only thing, and this can't be the only thing that they're giving up because they got to make money match and all that stuff, but just to have Terrence Mann be your biggest name in the trade, that's that's kind of, can you imagine? I can't fathom Zubac, Kawhi, Paul George, Harden, and Westbrook on the floor at the same time. Like if that happens, of course you got to play the game, right? So I'm not saying if that happens, just wrap it up and throw it away, right? Of course you got to play the game. And I think it's a lot of personalities, a lot of ball dominance to match with that too, to make that work.
Here's the score again, 28-3.
Damn. Ty Lue gonna have his work cut out for him with that. But this is one of those situations where if that happens and that collective is together, like they have to win. They have to win because they won't hear the last of it. Like that's almost, it's worse than when KD went to Golden State. And I really wasn't mad at him for going to Golden State. I wasn't tripping about that. But it'd be worse than that because that was a hell of a collection of talent there as well. But yeah, that lineup, bro, is healthy. They have to win. Like nobody would ever like not say anything negative about that roster if they didn't.
I don't even know if that lineup looks good on NBA 2K. It just looks like a weird lineup. Go ahead, Corn. What you got, man?
We'll see what happens.
That's crazy.
I ain't got nothing to say, man. Like Westbrook, like, why is this nigga back?
Right. I thought I got rid of this dude, man. I gotta play with him again.
Left the nigga in Houston, like, man, like, yeah, I'd be irritated. That's too much. That's too much. I mean, Kawhi and PG never even really played together.
Right.
And they had to work in Westbrook. Now you're gonna work in
a whole
Harden. Yeah. I don't see that panning out. I don't see it panning out. And if it does, I don't know. I mean, they're gonna need to have like 2 basketballs on offense.
Crazy, bro.
Because Kawhi is clearly the leader on the team. So,
All right, man. I don't know, man. These moves, it just further reminds me that the Bulls are so cheap and they just not set on trying to make. I mean, come on, I don't know. I'm at least the Bears are showing that they don't, on a national platform, they can at least, they are up 27 to 3. It's halftime now.
Mhm.
But come on, man. If that trade go through, the NBA is just about to be a wild show this year, man.
Definitely is. I mean, it's already wild, right? Like, it's already wild based off of some of the rule changes with the awards and the load management, stuff like that. So it's already, a different landscape in the end game, the end season tournament, like that you mentioned. So this is gonna be like for real, like watching multiple games at the same time type of season. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be one of those.
I'm looking forward to it, man. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get ready to wrap it up, man. Next week we got a lot of interesting bars and all for you guys that y'all want to tune in. We're gonna have a lot of more coverage with the NFL and the NBA. We can talk about Drake's album that's about to drop too, finally. But we'll get into that next week. We'll have time to kind of talk about that. What you got to say about it, man? What?
Make sure y'all listen to all 23 tracks.
Yeah, I'm. You already know. As soon as it drops, I'm putting it in the chat. Like, man, y'all heard it? I'm gonna be on it for a while. So we gonna get ready to wrap up, man. Shout out to the Bears, 27-3 halftime. Justin Fields has 3 touchdowns,
No interceptions.
no interceptions. DJ Moore's going off now. Last week, the Bears was up 28-7. So let's just hope that they can finish the damn job this time, okay? I ain't even gonna jinx us. I'm just gonna say hopefully we can just finish the job. All right, man. Corn, where can they find you at, bro?
Find me on Facebook, Cornell Shelby II. Find me on IG and TikTok, gold_mine_CEO84. Other than that, that's it.
There it is. AD, where you at, bro?
Yes, sir, Ski. You find me on Facebook at Adrian Dury, man. Instagram, Urban Gentleman 85. TikTok, Principal AD. And as always, make sure you all click, sharing, and subscribing to the Bars and Buckets crew on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. The email at the bottom is barsandbuckets2022@gmail.com. Feel free to email us if you got content you want to discuss. You want to be a guest on the show, man, come on and join us, man. We'll put you on, get you a little shine, and enjoy yourself. And lastly, man, the Bars and Buckets podcast crew group that we got on Facebook, man, y'all got to get in tune with that, man. That group is always jumping with news and updates and a whole bunch of different stuff, man. So you want to get in tune with the boys, man, that's the way to get it done.
For sure. Y'all know the vibes, man. Reggie, moving forward, all social media platforms, man. Find me right here in Bars and Buckets every single Thursday with the bros, talking shit, man, having fun. Talking about sports and hip hop. Always a good vibe. The Nightcap Radio Show, man. Support District Radio. Find me there on Tuesday nights. Playing all your great music, having a great dialogue. And thinking outside the box on the Indie Network. This Saturday, we're going to have some great guests. Going to have one of the more prominent judges on the show, which is a big show for us, man. And we're gonna rock and roll, man. So be sure you tune in with me on follow me on Facebook or IG or whatever, and get in tune, man. We're gonna keep rocking and rolling every single week. And you know how it is, man. We come on this show, we do our thing, but we hope that y'all took something from what we said and y'all apply it to your lives, man. And all right, bars and buckets. We will see y'all next week. All right, bros. I'll hit y'all in the group chat.
Yes, sir. Much love.